Today we're going to be taking a look at the Revoltech Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo. So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the reissue Revoltech Michelangelo. So let's get into it right away and start off with the packaging. So we do get the new style box with this reissue Michelangelo, just like the other three turtles. We do get the window right there in the front of the box. Says Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Revoltech, Kaido, an image of Mikey right there. Says Michelangelo and Mikey. We do get that cool comic book artwork throughout the box, looking pretty awesome. And then there's the bottom of it with the barcode and blah 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 stuff that nobody cares about. Then there's the top of the box right there with that cool comic book artwork, and then we do get an image of Michelangelo there. And then here's the one side of the box with an image of the figure, and then the other side. And the back of the packaging shows a bunch of different poses you can get the figure into, along with some of his accessories. Then we do get that cool comic book cover artwork as well. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open and take a closer look at Michelangelo. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Mikey here, the goofy turtle, and Revoltech did do a very nice job with this figure. The head sculpt does look dope, so nice job with that. Very nice paintwork on the eyes. Nice sculpt and paintwork on the orange bandana. We do get his freckles on his cheeks, which is accurate to the TV show. Now, the sculpt work of the teeth and the inside of the mouth and everything look good. It's just the paint looks a little sloppy on the bottom corner right there, but other than that, the rest of the paint does look good. We do get the back of his bandana. Very nice sculpt work to it, how it looks like it's blowing around in the wind. A lot of people might complain that it is too long, which it is. It should be about that short, but I think it does look better with it at this length. Now we do get the movable eyes. You do control them with the back of the bandana, so you could have Mikey looking straight ahead, or to the left, or to the right, or make him look badass and white out his eyes, even though he's still smiling. But it still looks awesome. That's my favorite option with the movable eyes, because they just look badass like that. Now we do see the Revoltech joint on his neck, the arms, elbows, and legs and everything. They're all very visible, but you get very nice articulation with these turtle figures. The front of the turtle shell does look pretty good. We do get the little bit of battle damage here and there. The one thing it is missing is a darker shade of paint in the cracks of the shell, because they do have that in the TV show. I don't know why Revoltech didn't add that. It would have made these figures look that much better. We do get his belt here, and then we do get the holsters for his nunchucks, and they hold them pretty good. Sometimes they can fall out, so just be careful with it. Then we do get that nice paint and sculpt work on the side of the shells as well. So nice job with that. Then the back of the shell, very nice sculpt work on it. It just looks very plain paint-wise, because there's no paint on it besides the belt. But they should have added a darker shade of paint in the cracks throughout the shell, because that's how it looks in the TV show. So that is one of my main issues with these Revoltech turtles. We do get the continuation of his belt right here. So pretty cool looking. And then we do get a peg hole because he does come with a stand, which we'll get into shortly. Now the arms, nice sculpt work up there on the shoulder and the bicep. We do get the elbow pad there, and then the wrappings going around the wrist. And I do like how you got sculpted lines all throughout them, very cool looking. And then we do get the wrappings around each individual finger, and then his hand as well. Now for the legs here, I do have an issue. The leg joints are a little loose, and it's kind of annoying me. So that is a little bit of a problem. But nice sculpt work on the legs. We do get the knee pads there, nice sculpt on them. And then there's the weird looking calf muscles they have. And then you do see the Revoltech joints on the knees there. Then we do get the wrappings going around his ankles and his feet. I do like all the sculpted lines all throughout them. And I do like that they continue to sculpt the lines on the bottom of his feet as well. And then we do get Mikey's toes, which are like, I don't know, he's obsessed with his toes for some reason. But very nice job on this Michelangelo. I think Revoltech did a great job with the detail. The only complaint I have is I wish they added a darker shade of paint in the shells with all the turtles. But other than that, very nice paint and sculpt. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a bunch of cool stuff included with Mikey. So he does come with his own unique stand, which is my favorite that we get out of all four turtles. we get this piece, which is the same one as every other turtle, the bottom part of the stand, the sewer lid, and then the purple bricks for the street. I have no idea why the street is purple. I guess Revoltech wanted to make it a random color, but nice paint and sculpt on them. We do get the peg, because you do just peg this piece into it like so. So there you go, and I do like this one the best out of all 4 turtles. We get the street sign that says one way on each side, and then we do get like a metallic gunmetal gray for the pole there. And then we get a random orange piece at the bottom, and then the bottom part and the Revoltech joint at the top, which you can peg into the bottom of Mikey's shell. So you could have him doing a flying ninja kick or something, or you could just have him flying. So we do get the stand, and then we also get his nunchucks, and we do get 2 of them, because Mikey is a dual nunchucker. And they did do a nice job with the nunchucks. I like that we do get a real metal chain. I feel like the chain's a little bit too long, though. And we do have a very nice sculpt and paintwork on the handles. The one thing I found odd is, why don't we have pegs on the handles of his weapons, meanwhile all the other turtles have it, so we could peg these into Michelangelo's hand? Because he really doesn't hold his nunchucks the best. So it's kind of weird that Michelangelo doesn't have that option with his weapons, meanwhile the other turtles do. But the nunchucks do look awesome, and they do fit pretty good into his holster. I'll show you how I put them in. I flip Mikey upside down, put the chain in first, then I just slide in the nunchucks like that. And then, there you go, you have him holstering his nunchucks, so pretty cool. So we get those, and then we also get this nunchuck accessory where it looks like he's spinning around his nunchucks. So we get the handle here, same thing as the other ones, with a Revoltech ball hinge right there. And then you just peg it into the middle of this effect piece, and it looks like he's swinging around his nunchucks, which is such an awesome accessory. And I like the translucent plastic with the little bit of orange paint here and there. It's very cool looking. And he really, like what I was saying, he doesn't hold the handle that well with his nunchucks, so that gets a little irritating. But very, very cool accessory included with Mikey, so we do get those. And then we finally get 2 interchangeable heads. So we do get this one here that comes on the figure out of the packaging, and this is the one with the movable eyes, the smiling, happy type face sculpt. And we did take a look at this one before. They did do a nice job with the paint and sculpt. And this is definitely my favorite out of the 2, so we do get that one. And then we also get this one here, which is just another smiling face sculpt. Yeah, I understand Mikey's always joking around, he's always happy and smiling and stuff, but I wish they would have included a serious face and then a more happy, smiling type face, because, I mean, it is cool we do get 2 interchangeable heads, but I mean, they could have switched up his expression, at least. But they did do a nice job with the paint and sculpt on this head here. We do get the freckles, very clean paintwork on the teeth. I feel like I should have got a little more black paint on this eye, though. Nice paint and sculpt on the bandana as well. And the way you interchange the heads, you just pop this head off like so, and take the neck joint off like that. And then pop it on the new head. Make sure you put it in on an angle, don't go straight up. So you just pop the neck joint on like so. Then you got to take the bandana off. Make sure you take the joint off with it. And just pop it on the new head like so. Yeah, there we go. And then just pop this head on. And then there you go, as simple as that. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Mikey. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. Now, for the height of Michelangelo, he stands about 4 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to the knockoff NECA TMNT Donatello, the Revoltech TMNT Donatello, the Revoltech TMNT Leonardo, and the Revoltech TMNT Raphael. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Dawn of Justice Batman and another goofy ninja, the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Collective Shadowland Daredevil. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review! So now for the articulation, the bandana is on a ball hinge so it can swivel and it can hinge back and forth. Now the neck is on a double ball hinge, so the top joint, very good forward and back movement. And then you do get very nice pivot up there. And it does swivel, but that's at the bottom joint. And the bottom joint, very good forward and back movement. So Mikey can look all the way down, and he can practically look all the way up. So nice movement at both those neck joints. Now for the torso, you know you're not going to get a lot of movement with the torso on these turtles. Mikey can crunch forward about twice and then goes back twice, so you really don't get a ton of torso articulation. Now for the arms, they do hinge out to the sides all the way, and then they do go up and down because the joint does swivel where it connects into the body and where it connects into the arm. Now for the elbows, they do bend in all the way. They also swivel where it connects into the bicep and where it connects into the lower arm. Now for the wrists, they do swivel and they hinge back and forth because they're on the same type of joint. Now the fingers here, they're each on tiny ball hinges, so they can hinge back and forth, and they can also swivel. I do really like the articulated fingers on these turtles. Now for the legs here, like I said before, mine are a little bit loose, which is a little irritating, but Mikey can kick forward about 90 degrees, goes to the back a tiny bit, and then kicks out to the side a little more than 90 degrees, and it also swivels where the joint connects into the body and where it connects into the leg. Now for the knees here, they do hinge all the way back, and they also swivel where the joint connects into the thigh and where it connects into the lower leg. Now for the ankles, they do swivel. They hinge up just a little bit, really don't hinge down that much, and then we do get some pretty good pivot. So overall, I am happy with the articulation. It is the same as the other three turtles, so you know you're going to get some badass poses with this Michelangelo. But anyway, that is my review of the reissue Revoltech TMNT Michelangelo. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, you could head over to agelessgeeks.com. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Today we're going to be taking a look at this figure. So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Schmear Schmevel Schmeinteen here. So we do get the new style box with the here. So we do get the new updated box with this Revoltech Kaido. We get a picture of the figure right there. It says Michelangelo and Mikey. Or that's not the figure. That's just some artwork. Gosh darn it. Alrighty, taking a closer look at the goofy turtle. So he does come with his own unique stand besides the bottom piece, because all four what? And then we also get this one here, which is just another smiling face sculpt. Whoops. So the top neck joint, whoops, pops off like that. Very good amount, so we can look all the way up, and you can rip his head off. And into the arm, as you can see there. Now for the elbow, forgot what joint I was up to. Now for the height of Michelangelo.
And then here he is compared to the Goku and Daredevil.